Welcome to the Seth Bauer Show. Today we have prepared a special program for you. Does anyone know what happened 5 years ago on September 2nd? On this day, Japan had surrendered after the U.S. dropped 2 atomic bombs during World War II. First up, we have prepared a short video for you outlining the events that eventually led to the atomic bombings. Take a look.
It had started with the Epiphany, the one that would change lives forever. We had been experimenting for years on foreign items, trying to find their purposes. Then one day, we had to tell them before it was too late. The project was reluctantly approved by Franklin D. Roosevelt, started in Manhattan, New York, then finished in Los Alamos, New Mexico. The project was kept in top secret. So secret, in fact, that President Truman didn't even know about it until he became President Truman. Any exposure would lead the Axis powers towards similar ideas and would thus be a threat to the United States. Japan, in fact, did have similar ideas. After the success at the Trinity site, we started development on the 2 bombs that would be dropped in Japan, Little Boy and Fat Man. President Truman expressed his feelings on that day.
Nobody is more disturbed over having to use the atomic bomb than I am. My object is to save as many American lives as possible. For myself, I certainly regret being forced to use this atomic bomb, which will wipe out whole populations because of the pig-headedness of the leaders of a nation. And for your information, I was not going to do it until it became absolutely necessary. I know that Japan is a terribly cruel and uncivilized nation in warfare, but I can't bring myself to believe that, because they are beasts, we should ourselves act in the same manner.
The effects of the bombs were tragic. These effects proved to be long-lasting, as many people who live in Hiroshima are still suffering from radiation caused by the blast.
The atomic explosion achieved its results at Hiroshima by the release of energy in 3 forms: blast, heat, and radiation.
Now wasn't that an excellent documentary? Next up, we have a special guest, one of the main leaders of the Manhattan Project. Please welcome theoretical physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer.